So first of all, congratulations being the Trainer and Poker Cup champion of the High Roller, 84,500 boys and girls. It's Tom Talboom, and let's start with that. It's the biggest your life score. What's the feeling?
Yeah, it's amazing. I think my previous biggest live score, I got second. So it's always a bit different feeling, like getting second or winning. So it's my biggest score and it's a win. It's just there's no better feeling, right?
Very interesting for me was the bubble of this event. First of all, it was on the final table kind of one, 7th place. But the ICM consideration having in mind was the first into the money was 3.5x the buy-in. Did you felt any kind of pressure, or you saw other 6 participants making something like unusual or made big folds, or maybe they were just like don't give a and they were just hanging around? What was the bubble?
Yeah, it was a very big bubble. Like usually online it's 2x the buy-in or 2.5x. So this is like a really big buy-in and then 3.5x.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So yeah, you don't want to get 7th, of course. But yeah, I was the shortest stack with 7 players left. I was all-in a couple of times, so didn't get called, luckily. At a certain point, I was all-in with ace-king, and the big blind called me with king-jack. It was a really weird spot where he probably misread my stack because I had like 18 big blinds and he snap-called. So like suddenly ace-king against king-jack. Luckily, like no jack, we just doubled up. So from then on, I didn't have too much pressure anymore, and yeah, just could wait for the money.
What about final table experience? A couple of the guys, probably you played in a final table before that. We went to stage with Viktor Ustimov, blind versus blind a couple of times. He said, why you limp raising me or something like this. I heard how was the final table, the players, the field, it was still 5K. Was it easy field for that one, and how it was on the final one?
Yeah, there were some great players, of course, Victor and some other good players for sure. But it was pretty short stacked as well, I think, not very deep, so not a lot of free bets and a lot of blind v blind spots. And so yeah, I mean, luckily I just know what I'm doing, of course, from experience online. So it's just a matter of making the right moves, and yeah, I ran very, very well, especially when we got to four-handed. Just had some big hands in a row and suddenly it was over.
And I know you are a poker streamer, Can you tell us more about your day, how it went? From my perspective, it's not so easy as people think, to talk with the camera. Of course, what you're doing on the tables, but having that, how to say, okay, so you get feedback from the chat, etc., with your followers and people who are watching. But being focused and being on the camera so many hours per day. What's the way of being, successful streamer?
Well, it's not a matter of being busy with the camera, because I'm really just playing my games and playing my tables and expressing my thoughts. So it's not that I try to look good for the camera or look at the camera. It's tough sometimes when you make long hours, of course, playing tournaments, so 8, 9 or 10 hours. You kind of have to keep talking, keep expressing your thoughts. Well, yeah, it's a lot of fun. I get a really good feedback, a lot of support. Today as well on Instagram and on your live stream. I think there were a lot of my followers rating
I saw it,
supporting.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you have to invest some energy, but you get back a lot of energy and support as well.
And what about your challenge? You made from 2K to 100K in less than 4 months, yeah? How it went through? What was your first of all strategy? Maybe you were starting with the bankroll of 2K, maybe it was smaller buy-ins on the high afterwards, or was it big score one of them, or it was smooth ride, it was a tournament by tournament?
So in October, I indeed started a bankroll challenge with $2,000, and I was just trying to run it up and see what happened. But yeah, from the start on, I doubled the bankroll the first day, and a couple of weeks after, just only went up. So I got in 3 months to 40K, I believe, and then had a huge score online, getting third in a big main event for 141K.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, the goal was to get to 100K by the end of this year. But yeah, now we're sitting here, the bankroll is completed already, so yeah, life is pretty good this year.
And what are your near future plans? We are still running the main event with the 3K with 1 million guarantee. What else you are going to be here to play in?
Yeah, of course, the main event. Very excited for that one. I think it's going to be great. So definitely going to play that tomorrow. I'll be there at 12 and just try to grind it up again. And then probably I think there's a 3K in the end as well. We'll see what I can play. Just going to stay through the end now and play what I can. So yeah, let's make another one.
Yeah, I hope your journey in Merrick Poker continues successfully. I really strongly hope you will be able to take the things outside, you know, the summer, all the facilities, everything here. And thank you for being such an honest one. And enjoy your ride and have a fun with your trophy and the glory and the big prize. Cheers, buddy.
Thank you.